Well. You know, Bob on there has a song that he started like this. I was drawn into myself, observing all this time. Every angle I can see my people, we are meeting hell. And then he said, brothers have turned to crime, so they died from time to time. And he also said, he turned to the leaders now and he said, I would like to ask you leaders, what have you got in mind? Because he have seen the fire spreading. And he said it's getting hotter and hot. But the haves will want to be in the shoes of the have-not. And he said if the sign is on your door, then you will be safe for sure. But if you are in pretense, you're on the wrong side of the fence. Beloved brothers, beloved sisters, try your utmost best to be on the right side of the fence. Try your utmost best to be on the right side of the fence. Yes, my king. Yes, my queen. Right? Yeah. I would be urging each and every one to do some serious meditation in this time. You know, you see, the time I choose to open my live or have my live broadcast, it is because wisdom, I'm now much more mature and now learning how to manage the wisdom that the Almighty God has given unto me. Yeah, many people have wisdom but are not able to manage it properly. So although they have wisdom, it kind of becomes useless, you know. So one was able to manage their wisdom, manage the resources that has been bestowed upon them by the Almighty. Yeah. At this time of the morning, two minutes after 3 o'clock, after 2 o'clock. By the time 3 o'clock comes around, many may scoff at this, and many don't know of this, that the angels, the archangels, are out 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock, day or night, is a significant time, and your clock anywhere in the universe you are, whether 3 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I want to find an example. the greatest artist on earth. I will join Shansia in this one, because this is as truth as darkness is the light. The greatest artist that ever to walk earth is Robert Nesta Marley. There is no two way about it. Argue as you may that Michael is a bit, no, is the greatest, no. And not because I'm a Jamaican, but the facts still remain. Although Michael was popular, Bob Marley had done more meaningful work to humanity, more serious works to humanity. And that is the reason why he becomes the greatest artist on earth. I said that to say this. In one of his songs called Roadblock, he mentioned the time I just mentioned, 3 o'clock. And he said, 3 o'clock, roadblock. Right? So, 3 o'clock is a significant time, right? And as we go towards 3 o'clock in the morning to get this live up and running, and whosoever want to participate by 3 o'clock, when the 7 archangels are up and about, you get more power out of the spirit, your ancestral spirit. You see clearly, you think more wisely, even if it is sex you're having. 3 o'clock is a good time for you to even mate. What am I doing here? Am I telling these people crops in their ears? I heard someone say, first me ever hear this. But let me tell you something, people. It's not everything you're going to know. And you cannot know everything at once. You must take some time to learn. Yeah. I'm going to talk a little about myself. This me is very show off. And I love to be seen. I love to make my presence felt. I'm a teaser and also a pleaser. Yeah. And you say those who cannot take it, my style, all you have to do is to move away from it. Because there are others that out there who love it. Right? You may not like me being a teaser, or you may not like me being a pleaser. My greatest desire, my greatest joy is to see people happy. I don't want to see one somebody sad. My greatest joy is when I see people happy. That's why I love the parties. I love where people are happy. I love downtown when the people them happy as sell and I make money and you know them happy. I love to see when a couple have a nice marriage life, right? Whether married with the pastor and the ring, or what you would have called domestic marriage, common law to be exact. And once you are happy, and it gives me a good feelings. I just love happy people around me, right? I would want to see one of you crying, not one, but I would rather to see you laughing. And the other day I took to the street just to get more people laughing. I tried to give the awareness on the importance of laughing. One, if your sex life is not good, laugh a lot, male or female, right? If you're not having sex regularly, laugh a lot. You know, some of the time when I speak these things, they ask, where you get that from? Where you get your knowledge from? But if once you are in tune with your Creator will perpetually download information through his archangels. Raphael, he will protect you through his archangel Michael. Right? He will protect you through his angels. Each and every archangels have their purpose. Even in your love affair, right? There's an angel there. But why some of you, your relationship not working out, you are invoking the wrong set of angels. Instead of invoking the archangels, you're invoking the fallen angels. And that is the reason why a lot of the relationship that you're having is not working out. Yes, the wrong set of angel you're invoking. You must know the difference and what feeds the archangel. I love my people, and that's the reason why I am up this time of a night or morning to impart this knowledge on people. So too many of you are going to war without a helmet. Too many of you are going into things that you have no knowledge of, because the knowledge has been hidden from you. Yes. So that's the reason why I choose now. Hear the time still and quiet. This is the time when the angel of light is now bringing me to the light. So it's igniting my spirit. My spirit is now ignited with the light that now shining bright to spear through your darkness. Right? When you don't know you are in darkness, but when you know you're in the light. That is why angels. Yes, a Gabriel that responsible for knowledge, books, read, right? You invite them around you for them to open up your vocab, right? Gabriel, open up your vocab, make you bright, make you can see, make you can foresight things, right? So, and people now have to come and tell you them things there. So you do the things to harbor those angels around you. Yeah. Well, probably you'd want to ask them, what must I do? Now, the teachings that we have received from our colonial masters, majority of the time is the other way around. Mighty God. Majority of the teaching that we get, if you check it out properly, just turn it around and work with it the other way around and see the difference. Right? So, having said that, there are times that you're doing the right thing and you believe you are wrong. And there are times that you're doing the right thing and you believe you are right. But the easiest way to find out what is right and what is wrong is what comforts you. Whatsoever comforts you is right. Whatsoever discomforts you as an individual is wrong. Wow. Am I going too hard? And the 7 angels not chipping yet? Right? Yes. For instance, a simple way of testing it is with your shoes. Just put your left foot in a right foot of shoes and see how uncomfortable it is. You won't have to go too far before you know that it is wrong, because it makes you uncomfortable. Yeah? Am I telling a lie? If I'm telling a lie, see the comment section there now. You can say, move your lie and what's it. Not be satisfied with that. Yeah. Huh? If you put your left foot of shoes on your right foot, you must know, because you can't go too far, because it is very, very uncomfortable. Where your big toe fit there, and then your little toe there. So it makes you feel uncomfortable. So anything you do in life and it makes you feel uncomfortable, it's wrong. The things you say that bothers your conscience, when you go to your bed, find so you can't sleep, the wickedness you do, you order a man to be killed, and you find out after I take root in a year, you can't yam. It may only appear to you that to other people that you are happy, but deep down in you are troubled by what you have done. So it makes you feel uncomfortable inside. Some people go on hard drugs. Some people, smoke. Some people do a lot of things trying to evade that feeling, right? Yes, trying to evade that feelings, right? So they will do a drink, and it is because they are uncomfortable with themselves. Some people, you see them every day and them serious like a judge. It's just war on their mind, just killing on their mind, something that they have done with themselves that makes them uncomfortable with themselves. Some people even hate themselves. Yeah, because of the things that they have done to their own self and to others, that makes they have this uncomfortable, this doubtful feelings in their mind. They cannot think positive. But I come to tell you this morning that there's a word named CHANGE. Change. And there's another one that names stubborn. If you try not to be stubborn, well, I may not even want to get to the other one yet, because the other word, it damages a lot of people. The other word, which is pride. You see that one there? It damages a lot of people. And why pride damages people is because they are not good managers of themselves. Yes, Digicel can ask you to manage the whole apparatus of Digicel. But for you to manage Digicel, you have to first can manage yourself. Watch out, the man. I tell you pure nonsense, For you to be a good manager for whatsoever company you were called in to manage, all right, to take up the leading role of this country, you must be able to manage yourself first, right? And if you are not a good manager of yourself, then you are not going to be a good manager, right? For the entire country. You have, where is there any cricket fans here? Right. You will have a batsman. He is so gracious in his shot making. He looks so pretty when he makes the shot. But he's not a good manager of himself. He does not know which ball is the correct ball to make the correct shot to. So when he makes the wrong shot at the wrong ball, he got out. And it is the same thing that happens to us in a real life, right? When we are not good managers of life. Exactly. Your ego, your everything. But the deadly weapon of pride will brought about the mismanagement in your own life. Pride, and I speak about last week or sometimes this week about conceitedness. Yes. Pride will bring about conceitedness, and conceitedness is a terrible weapon. Conceitedness will make you mismanage yourself. Pride will make you mismanage yourself. Right? Wickedness will make you mismanage yourself. Not every wicked people mismanage their self. Their self is life. Because I have to protect and manage the life that is within me first before I can manage Digicel or Flow or manage the country. Me have to first learn how to manage myself. And that's the reason why I'm going right back to Micah. You were told about these angels, but sometimes not told of their duty or the situation that you presently in, and which of those 7 angels you are going to put to work, right, on your situation. Because there is an angel for all your situation. Like, I wonder if you understand what I'm saying. If your phone broke down, you don't carry it to a mechanic, you carry it to an electrician. Right? Right? If your car broke down, you don't carry it to a carpenter. Right? Right? If your roof want fix, you don't carry it to a mechanic. Right? So it's in the same way you must, in the spiritual world, you must know which of these angels to call upon to get what you want to be done through the Spirit. Right? Remember, there's 2 sets of angels you have. You have the fallen angels and you have the archangels. A lot of people do not know the difference of the angels. You will invoke, or you will employ certain angels in your life, and they makes you very uncomfortable. Those are the fallen angels. When you pray, is their source you are praying to. So destruction, hardship, uncomfortableness, sickness are heading your way. Yes, of course. Yes, I have a very smart viewer this morning. Yes. And that is what that is why Joel, one of the archangels, the angel of beauty, doesn't mention much, right? Lucifer over on the falling angel side is the most, he responsible. He deals with beauty, blings, prettiness, right? And if you look today how the world is going, you see that if people use them body and pretty up them body to invoke the pretty angel spirit. Oh, glory be to God this morning. God, you turn up in the place this morning. Thank you for your Holy Spirit. Yeah. Yeah. So, as Drew said, the most beautiful angel was Lucifer. But he was on the falling side with his beauty. He was the falling angel. Right? Led by one Simjeza. Right? But they come down in tens. And they come down headway. They were off balance. They were off track. So the turn around that you see here on earth, man calling man dog, right? That turn around spirit, come on, even mating back way, right? Comes from those spirit, the fallen angels. So if you do not know those things, you is not a good manager of yourself. So we learn of the word indoctrination. Indoctrination, right? Mean it is not correct. Indoctrination, the education that you are taking in, right? Wisdom and overstanding or understanding, right? You can have wisdom in the negative to destroy yourself because you are being taught by the destroyer. That's why Michael is the protector to protect you. So if you invoke the archangels in the form of Michael, you will have protection around you. If you invoke the spirit of Lucifer, you will always have destruction around you. Because one comes to kill and destroy, one comes to build. So how are you going to be a good manager of yourself when pride chips in? I hear pride now. Me no want hear nothing from him. Don't even listen to him. Right? Pride come in and tell you that, Right? You know, sister, nobody now listen to him. As 6 people him have upon in live. Right? Nobody now listen to him. Me I go over where everybody there want to be amongst the high numbers, want to be amongst the most beautifulest thing on earth. Right? Right. Wow. What a Saturday morning. What a Saturday morning. Yes. Want to be amongst high company. Right? So you choose it. Your pride make you choose the wrong company. Girl, I saw you. I saw you, girl. I saw you. I saw you. Yes, I saw you. I saw that girl. Right? If the man not drive a pretty car, you hate him like poison. Oh, Glory, stop it, stop it, stop it. Why are you doing this? If the man no have a big house, you hate him like poison. Not good management of yourself. If the man name not call up, let's say the persons, because it goes both ways. I just want to be fair to everybody this morning. If the person's name not call up amongst the highs of the eyes, you hate him like pies, no love showing to the individual. If your numbers not hype on TikTok, then I follow you. Make God, Tychicus, why you doing the people them like this? Why? Make it just a spit out the truths upon the people them. Because the program named The Plumb Line. Yeah, so this is where we test you. And we not only test you, this is where we tell you. Right? We test and tell. Right? There's a song named Show and Tell. That's what we do here. We show you and tell you. Right? Right? We zoom you in. Right? And tell you. Show and tell. That's what we do here. Right? Yes. If the individual name now call up amongst the biggies, girl, that the man they cannot see your underwear. Right? Him is nothing, but I come to tell you something this morning. That a good man, that goodness doesn't lies in the man's material lifestyle. Oh, so you didn't know that? Oh, I thought you did know. If I had known that you never know, I would tell you a long time. But I thought that you know. Or is your just to know? Right? Being a good man, him no must have to have lots of material values to be a good man. Young girls, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, man. Just listen, man. I come to help you, man. Because I see when I need the help. I see when I need the help. Remember, when I see me downtown, I want to hear me make certain utterance, but I want to bring out the joy in you before I really tell you. I want to get happy. I don't want to tell you when you're not sad. I want to tell you when you're not happy. Right? Right? That you are looking for a good man or a good woman in the wrong direction. Yes, indeed. That's why you are having so much problem in your relationships, both male and female. You are looking for handsomeness. So the mentality that your colonial master has taught you is now paying off. The cow jumped over the moon, and the dish ran away with the spoon, and the little dog laughed to see such fun. That is the teaching of your colonial master, those that colonized you. Yeah? Teaches you to hate what you should love and love what you should hate. That's the whole point of the cow jump over the moon. Yes. Yes. For you to call right wrong and wrong right. That's the whole concept of the cow jump over the moon. Right? Then comes way up here. We have Bob Marley. Others before him, like Daniel, right? Tried to tell him, like Haile Selassie. Yes. Tried to tell him. Emancipate yourself from being a slave of your mentality. Yes. He was saying to you, don't be a slave of your mentality. Be flexible, flex it around and look and see if cow can really jump over moon or it is the moon over the cow. Which of them is possible? Which of them can hold? Which of them is more logical? Instead of you making you a slave of your own mentality. If there were no words, you would feel yes. Right? So you are now making yourself a slave of your own doing. So you are slaving yourself by not. The word emancipate might be too heavy, too strong. Some will say, leave. Come out of that. Come out of that mode there and try the other one. Don't stuck with the JLP government or the PMP or the Republicans or the Democrats. Right? Flexed. You watch policies and you listen which of them has the better policy. Like in JA here now, election coming up, and you hear everybody have the right method to run the country until they are elected. Eh? But you within yourself, if you are properly educated and emancipated, right, you would pick sense out of nonsense and knew what is the better policy or who has the better policy. And it goes right down to religion, right back to religions. So it is not only politics, but with religion, with parents, right? With children, right? And it's all about managing yourself, knowing that you have to look out for yourself, manages yourself, and then you can teach Tychicus now about management. Because never you're going to see a blind, a lead a blind. One must can see, right? To lead the other one. So me and you can't depend the same level. And you come and lead me. Or even have a lower level in the spirit, but you may be higher in material values. It nah go work. You cannot mix iron with clay. It nah go hold. Right? It not going to hold. Right? So the man will filled with material value. And I want it's 2:45. I want to, as the angels, they started to wake up and started to enlighten me even a bit more. At 3 o'clock, my insight will be much better. Right? Materials comes from the earth mother. All right, Drew. Yes, got the word matter. Matter is materials. But Drew, we have to go look now, you know. We have to go look now. We have to go look now, you know, Drew. And see which of them were here first, whether it was matter or time. Because if time is here before matter, or matter is here before time, then material things would have the bragging rights of the universe. But if time is here and matter comes in, then it's time, which we call God. Right? I call God. I don't know if that's whom your God is. Then time has the bragging rights of the universe. Right? So check out in your mind, Drew, which were here first. I'm quite sure the universe, past, present, future, are the same. I have to agree with you because time remains the same. Time cannot. Times rotate. That's why the clock goes round and round. It rotates, right? You never stop have 1 o'clock. You never stop have 2 o'clock, because all of that coming from the numerals, right? Zero, where it started, right? Where it started. That's why you have from 0 to 1, right? So material things would comes in after time permits that to come in. Right? Time was always here. Then we put a clock to it. We put a clock to it, a starting point to it. The point is when. When? When did we put a clock to it? Because time. That's why I said, Drew, That's why I said you must first check out which of them were first, and matter never always here, but time always here. So who would have the bragging rights for the universe? Must time. Must be time of that bragging rights for the universe. Because everything has to come through time. Joe, when we understood the moon and the sun, but time were here before them. Time were here before them. And that's why they come now and rotate of time. And we would often say these things and do not know the essence of what we are saying, like time is the master, which is correct. Right? Which is correct. Well, you can call nature time and time nature, Yes. You can call nature time and time nature. Right? Right? So, do all of those factors put together and disabled man thinking, right? And brought about confusion. And I mentioned the word again, going back to the word indoctrination, right? Documents that have incorrect information, right? That as a young one you have been fed up and that information which is incorrect, right? Indoctrination, and it is handed down from generation to generation, right? And that is how now Marley comes up here and begging you for emancipation, right? From indoctrination, right? Right? That's where Marley comes and the other freedom fighters and well thinkers of the universe, come up and said, you must, Marcus Garvey and Haile Selassie and all of those telling you that you must emancipate yourself from this type of education that you got in the Bible. It has been quoted in codes when Jesus said to them, the disciples, guard yourself from the teachings of the Sadducees and the Pharisees. Right? I don't remember the correct quotation here, but he would have said, be careful, oh yes, be careful of the yeast of the Pharisees. That's the quotation. Be careful of the yeast of the Pharisees, meaning be careful of what the Pharisees are teaching. But at that point, because he mentioned the yeast, and we know say yeast of baking powder, for those of you who do not know, the raisin that you tipped into the flour, into the dough, and the raisin coming like fertilizer, blow it up, right? Right? So Christ were teaching them, said, be careful of the blown up brain that you have through indoctrination. It is artificial. That is not the official thing. It is artificial. The Pharisees' teachings are artificial. It's not the official teachings. So he was saying to them, be careful of the yeast of the Pharisees, but in their vocab. They believe that is the yeast that you put into the bread he was speaking. Right? Now, he was speaking about the brain food, the nutrients of the brain. Be careful of what you nurtured your brain with. So he said, be careful of the yeast of the Pharisees and the Sadducees. So it's long after they realize that he weren't speaking of the food for the belly, but the food for the brain, which is education, the knowledge that you take in. Right? So Bob Marley them tell you in a different way, emancipate yourself from mental slavery, because they use indoctrination and call it education. They are two different things, but it's a thin line between both of them. It's a thin line between love and hate. It's a thin line between right and wrong. It's a thin line between education and indoctrination. Just one letter, one word, even a comma or a full stop can change education into indoctrination, and can change indoctrination into education. Very thin line between them both. Yes? Yeah. This is a thin line between both of them. So people easily slipped into indoctrination. Yes, Joe. Blessed one. So much I've learned from your comments, and you even make me sunk my my feet a little deeper on the gas with your comments. Those are the things we talk about. People who can exercise your brain, right? That if an individual cannot put your thoughts and your brain to the test, to exercise it, you couldn't have a slow pedestrian to exercise Usain Bolt on the track. You have to get a Yuan, someone who is as equally as fast as him, right? To exercise him, to make him pull out those muscles, right? To make him run faster, right? So that is why it is useless having a conversation with someone who cannot exercise your brain. And that is why the comment section is so very important, that you don't come on these live and you only listen, but you participate by interacting, building, right? And that is how you learn, John learn, Mary learn, right? By your comments, the host may able to go deeper, or the one with the wisdom able to go deeper, right? There's sometimes you have individuals who would have come on and they drop the ball. They come with a low frequency, want to take you from the heights that you are on to the level that they can manage, right? But if you are good manager of yourself, you are and you are the host, you're gonna keep your life where you want it, and don't allow anybody to drop the ball and to take it lower than your intent. Right? Yeah. Yeah. That's why we have topics. Right? So we are not going beyond topics. We are not going beyond that topic. You understand? Right? Right? So, knowledge is the key. The topic is how to manage your life. You have to have the knowledge, right? Then you can manage, right? Or else you will have mismanagement. Mismanagement, right? All right. I speak earlier of the thin line between love and hate. There is a thin line between words. And I said before, one letter can change the whole meaning of a sentence. Right? One letter. Right? I'm gonna give you an example of two words. Yeah. And these two words are very important words to man's development. Faith. The word is faith. Now, to show you the thin line between letters and how letters can make a difference, spelling. Now, when you think of faith, faith spelled two ways. Faith and Fate. Now, pronunciation. Faith and faith. Fate, the E sound would be different. Faith and Faith, the T at the end. Faith at the end makes the difference. Now I'm calling all the scholars this morning, all the university graduates. I must first tell you that when I leave school I could not read and write. It is the universe that teaches me this thing, so guess what? It is coming from the official source. This is not watered down, right? This is coming from the official source. I haven't got humans education. I doesn't have a PhD, because the PhD is humans stamping you, right? I don't have that. I have no paper to show that I am bright. All you have to do is probably listen me to know if I am bright. But I have nothing on paper to show that I am a bright scholar. Nothing to show. But what I am bringing forward to you. So, Fate, spell faith, and Faith, spell faith as well. But would you realize, or do you realize, that both faith don't have the same meaning? Yet they sound the same way. So that's what bring about the thin line. Now, you may be bright and you can read, Almighty God. Or you may hear the statement, read the statement, and cannot comprehend what you read. So all you do is just recite. That's why recitation. You do the recitation. right? So you just recite what is there, but you don't comprehend what is there, meaning you don't understand, right? What has been said there, right? So you were not comprehending, because I'm just bringing this to you right now, and a lot of you here, out of the 5 or 7 people or the 4 people, someone in there just knowing this, that the faith, F-A-T-E, is faith to the negative, and F-A-I-T-H is faith to the positive. So when a one comes said, I have faith in you, check out, you got to know which of the faith that individual is referring to. If it is the faith to life, which is F-A-I-T-H, that is the one that the Almighty asked us to have in Him, not F-A-T-E. F-A-T-E is the faith for the other side. So that's the reason why Christ did said, be careful of the yeast of the Pharisees. Be careful of the education. Out of all of this, and wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is the key. Because you can read, you can recite, but you just don't understand the quotation marks. And the quotation marks can change the whole picture, meaning of a statement. So that's what Christ was speaking of when he said, be careful of the yeast of the Pharisees, your brain food. And a lot of people today had gone with the wrong concept of place, things, statement, or anything you want to think of. The wrong one. Tootsie Bird did a song, said you're hugging up the big monkey man. Right? Because you call the monkey man pretty and call the real man ugly. Hey. And because Lucifer, as Drew rightly point out, that he goes with beauty. But his beauty is an imitation beauty. Wow, should I go there now? His beauty is an artificial beauty. And if the thing is artificial, then it is not official. Now, come let us look at some of the world, of the universe. Attractive decoration. Almighty God. Tomorrow is Saturday, or today is Saturday. It's already 9 minutes after 3 o'clock. This is the plumb line. If you want to see natural beauty, you're in Kingston, or wherever you are, you must have a market. Go inside the market and you see a kaleidoscopes of colors in the food, fruits, and vegetable. Right? Those are official colors of the universe. The food, fruits, and vegetable. Right? There is no artificial coloring to those. So those are the official coloring. Yes. Check out the universe. When you looked in the universe, you will see another kaleidoscope of colors in the universe. The red, the green, the gold, right? The black, right? Natural colors. When you say natural, you mean those are nature's decoration, right? Now, man comes in and artificially made coloring. Yeah. So the color that man made is artificial. So no wonder why today we are living in the age of technology with the AI intelligence. So the artificial things are now more recognized more than the official things. And that is where the word emancipate yourself comes into be handy. And that is where the quotation in the Bible, be careful of the yeast of the Pharisees, is viable. Because a lot of people taking in the artificial things recognized it even more than the official. I want to forget me. Or Joe said good night. Right? Miss you, Joe. Miss you. Right? The artificial things are now being used, being loved. So you go right back to you hugging up the big monkey man. Right? And everybody would have thought, yes, and the AI now, AI running the world, AI running the world, AI running the world. The A is for artificial. The I is for intelligence. But I stick to OI, not AI. The O is for official, and the I is for intelligence. Right? So you don't have me AI with the A means artificial. How could I use the knockoff over the original? Right? Remember, the artificial has to depend on the official to be in existence. Right? The artificial intelligence, as you have seen it, has to depend on the solar energy, the sun. The sun. Where is Drew? Matter has to depend and wait and time to come in existence. For those of you who love conversation like this, welcome. Now, this is not a place, or this is not one of the man where come here so come chat people business and bring down people. May we help you scientifically if you do want me to help you. Right? Right? But this is not a place, this is not alive to come and show off. This is alive to show and tell. Zoom you into things that you were not grasping. If you wish, you may grasp it. If you wish, you may stay and learn it. Right? We are not forcing you, and we are not bribing you with gifts for you to stay and listen. This live, it will be posted back on YouTube as my archive. If anything has been said here that you want to catch up back on and you did not tape it, you can go find it back on YouTube. That's why I try to make my life these days family friendly. Family friendly. That your children can listen to it and learn from it. Right? Yes? So, when someone tells you that they have faith, find out which of the faith they are working with. When someone tells you about the angels, find out which of the angels they are talking. When anyone tells you about Jesus, find out which of the Jesus they are referring to. Because there was many Jesus. Many Jesus. But you have one divine Jesus. One divine. And you have to know that divine, or else you will be calling up on a Jesus that bar the divinity. So he would having bar to his name, and the bar means not, without the divinity. Right? It's like Nike here. It's like the Nike sneakers. Although the knockoff version has the twitch, but it's low quality have seen in the durability, right? Although the copier may copied it, but the quality and the durability tells you that it is not the official. Yes. Yes. Think about the things you bought, and when you pay the price, pay you good money because they make it so close to the original, right? So you paying for goods, looking for the top brass and the durability, but it only look like it, but it is certainly not it. Mighty God. Yes. Me see what I've just seen a while ago. I've just seen a girl just dating a wrong man. I just see a girl dating a knockoff man. That man you're dating is a bisexual. Don't go there, girl. Don't go there. I saw you. I saw you. I saw you. I saw you. That man, you're going to have problem with that man. Don't date that man. You're going to have problem with that man. That man only look pretty handsome on the outside. He's a handsome individual and he's quite flashy. You can play stubborn and go on date him, man. No, you hear what me say? Cause you want 62-inch TV for your Christmas. You want all of the pretty things for your Christmas. Gotta go date him, man. But me, I make sure tell you, me see the girl. Me see the girl who run down the world. Young girl too. Right? You want big TV. You want this. You want that. And Lucifer angel them scatter out there with all kind of accolade, if I'm calling the word right. The government drop boss fear because 2 election is near. He look pretty. $70, $70 for boss here. He look pretty. He look pretty. It looks pretty, but do you check out the essence of it? Are they telling you the truth of the essence of it? That may not look so pretty as it look now. Just like how you just look for the man's shirt and the man's shoes and the man's glasses and the man's car. I said, it's a good man, man. I'm a good man. You don't see my hat. You don't see what I'm wearing. You don't see car when drive. You don't see company when keep. You don't see man a top a high roller. And you determine goodness because of those things. And you see, when you take in that individual now, you realize now that his ways, his integrity, his character is the opposite of what you have seen. Come on, girl, man. Come on, girl. I saw you. I saw you. I saw you. And I'm saying to you, that man that you're dating is the wrong man. Right? You have met him recently. About 4 to 5 weeks ago, you have met him. And he is quite gently and kind to you. But it's the wrong man. Don't go there. It's the wrong man. That is not the official color. That is not the right educator. That is not he is not your protector. He is your destroyer. But a lot of you can use crab circle. The way to up is down. A lot of you have to go down, to go up. A lot of your faith has been tested. Just like Job's faith was tested. Job come out a winner. Many fail. Because they could not keep up to their faith. Right? Then give up. They didn't have the endurance to endure. So they died on the battlefield. While testing, they perish. Because they did not have the method, that endurance. You start because the one that make it possible. And Michael, the archangel, is there and see what you're doing. And report back to the universe boss. Say, Carol, when me round Carol at this, me say, Carol, I do, Right? At this, me say, Carol, I do. No, that would be Gabriel reporting back to the universe. So once Gabriel reported, the order were given from the universe boss for Michael to remove the protection. And the protection that Michael used to provide for you is no longer around you. And you will hear, after Michael's protection removed from around you, you hear that, for instance, your name is Sandra Brown. Sandra Brown is missing, nowhere to find. Oh, glory. Can't find. Simply because the order were given, you weren't right. Right? One, you go in this relationship and you didn't have no love for the individual. You have love for the material things, what you can get, right? And you have been warned, the red flag has been shown to you, and you keep been accepting the bribe, and you call bribe love. Lord Jesus, Father God, can't want somebody so dull. Someone is bribing you and you call it love. Love is not bribery. Love is natural. You don't have to have money and riches for people love you. Wow. What a way Mr. Boy I love tell lie, man. Mr. Boy just get up and attack pure foolishness, so. When not go sleep, when not come off a TikTok. Yeah? In life boring, in life boring like our, right? Nobody not even give him no gift. Nobody not even like him thing, like TikTok soon kick him off. Yeah. Yeah. You did not go on friendly with this individual because you love him. You know, like a bone in him. Whenever time, me I tell you, because you know yourself, you know. Whenever time if you have sex with you is one of the nastiest inner feelings you ever have. One of the nasty, one of the most hatefulest thing you ever have. Right? When you are bribe him with the vagina and him a bribe you with the money. There is no good in him and there is no good in you. So you know what that means now? It is the clash of the titans. The clash of two wicked individuals. The clash of two dull individual, two dark individual. None of you have the light to see your one another. So you must stumble. So every day when you get up, you this, you have girl over there, so you have man over there, so you have this, you dirty girl them and you dirty girl them. Yeah. Shabba said, Mama, where you get me from, then can't turn me. Mama, where you get me from, they can't turn me. Yes. Every day you get up on a war. Every day you get up on a fuss. Every day you get up on a fight. Right? The only day the fight our lessons is from Thursday going on to Friday. If the man works on a payday. But there are so many other ways now to earn without work. It's only when money drop, material things drop, you don't fuss, you don't fight. It's only when the artist said it's only when you want a troops. You said I love you. Yeah, Mama, where then get you from, me cast? I love you all. And it's not that I'm laughing at you. I'm more teasing you than to laugh at you. I really want you to zoom in on yourself and look at it. Now you're probably asking, how could I know so much things about me? I mean, I know this boy, and I mean, I know this all white beard man, and I mean, I know him, you know. How could I know my business? So? How could I know my business? So? But I don't know you either. And now that's why Bob Marley is the greatest artist. Because like him say, oh, the cap fit. Make them wear it. And somebody wearing the cap. Somebody fitting the description I am talking. Uh-huh. Somebody fit the description that I am talking. Yeah. But here's the greatest part of it. Is your faith now gonna carry you through? Because there's a solution for every pollution. You know you're that individual, then all you have to do is come forward. Help will come your way. And why you think I am up? I speak of the FAITH and I speak of the FATE. Roland Moore, a man I knew with some very intriguing and interesting story to tell you about God. He was a preacher. Or he is still. And if that man ever sits down and tell you his life story, things that have happened to him, you don't want to tell. I think the star said he is 83 years old. I can't imagine that he is that old. Although in his dilemma, Roland Moore does look that is in his 80s, and that is blessings for what he has been doing to God's people over the years. Yet Roland Moore had fallen into hard times. And it's when I saw him, he has rich words to pass, but no material things to give. Yeah. No material things to give. But you can rest assured, in his position, he's gonna give you some good encouragement. Roland Moore. At the ending of October, the Star did a feature on Roland Moore. And this morning, on this live, I want to say big up to Claude Sinclair, the same big stone. That's another blessed soul. Right? And the Star visited Roland Moore, place that he calls home. I'm not quite sure if it is on YouTube as yet, but I come across the video on TikTok. And when I saw what has been happening to Roland Moore since the last of October until the 25th of November. I'm pleased. And I'm not going to tell you a lie. It motivates me to be up from that time. I've watched the video over and over again. And when I saw it, the only thing I have seen is real faith. Real faith. Drizzle Banton, good morning. What I have seen is real faith in Roland Moore. I've seen him several times downtown. I cannot help him, but I knew he needs help. As I said before, he's gonna give you some encouraging words. That is all Mr. Moore have to give to you. He may be hungry, he may be thirsty, but remember, Mr. Moore have some encouraging words to give to you. So till I reckon that he was homeless, but I myself could not help him in that regard. All I have to do is keep praying for Mr. Moore. Right? And now, there's another one too that I have reached out to. I don't know if he got help. And that is Oswald Gray from the Brown Gray Brothers. And I have done a TikTok video last year, and I redo it this year again. I hope Mr. got help. And then in the same breath, I have to speak on Auntie Dana. That, it's not everything you can take off the internet and run says gospel, right? I will have to get to the source, the right source of this, that she's under threat for the good things. But let's say this, that I don't doubt that she's under threat, because it's the people that doing the good things today have been branded as bad, and the bad people has been branded as good, right? So all of those bad things that are happening to the people of God. Now, there are lots could have helped Mr. Ronald Moore, and Mr. Moore, but they didn't. That good Samaritan has to be passing by to help him. He was on the ground. He just need a facelift, somebody to pass and lift him. A finger's end, the man can walk. So you're not going to lift him up physically, but financially, right? Spiritually, he needs that lift. Just like the man who at the church gate, the temple's gate, for 38 years in the Bible, St. John's chapter 5, you can find that, right? 38 years he's at the church gate sick. And can you imagine? Pastor pass him, overseer pass him, deacons pass him, church brother pass him, church sister pass him, new convert pass him, everybody pass him there. And why the man has to be there is because the man is sick, right? And there also was a pool there that called Bethesda, right? Now, there are times when the healer, Gabriel, would have gone into the water and stirred the water up. Anybody going to get healed? No, this man was sick so badly that he needs just somebody to put him in the water. But when the angel stirred up the water, everybody becomes selfish. Run left Mr. Sick man there. I'm going at the water and go get healing and leave him there. Wow, when I see on action, do I zoom in pound, the plumb line, me I drop pound, right? Line up this morning, right? And someone who in that church wanna sing about holy, 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 and about Jesus, and who know wicked more than the murderer them, right? And Jesus did know that, right? So Jesus said for 38 years, how can this be, right? I'm saying it in my own words. How can this be? I must have to find an alternative because these people in this church are then wicked, right? So I must have to help out this individual. And Jesus used his power and he said, man, do you want to get well? And the man said yes. But each time I know that you stirred up the water, but being as me can't walk, each time I try to go into the water, when the water is stirred up, the man them who are hearty and well get there first and leave me here. Now we're talking about the deacon, we're talking about the overseer, we're talking about the pastor, we're talking about the bishop, we're talking about the church members, we're talking about the new converts, we're talking about the old converts. They all pass the man, they are sick. Right? And it is Jesus Christ of Nazareth himself had to be passing the man there and see him there and ask him, do you want to get well? The man said, sure. But each time he try to get into the water, you see my condition. Them full up in there. So Jesus said, all right, there's an alternative. Take up their mat and walk. Use your faith, my boy. Use your faith. Just take up your mat. Use faith. Don't use the water this time. Use your faith, man. And the man get up according to the Bible and walk. Using his faith. It's faith. He didn't have to depend on those wicked scoundrels to walk. If it was for them, that man wouldn't be walking up to this day if he's still walking. Oh no. Wicked and poison. Me a zoom on in. The reason why I'm saying these things, me a zoom on in. Me a drop the plumb line pa uno. Me kono see se uno na level. Me a make uno see uno self. So uno no level. And uno must do better than that. Uno no level. So that's why the plumb line is dropped on you. That's why this program named the plumb line. Or the zoom. Where zoom uno up close to it. In the spirit. And I look on uno behavior. That's why I see the girl where date the wrong man. Right? And you can't inbox me, because you can't get help. You can't get help. But guess what? You see that thing when you're in pride? If you don't want help, you have to go drop that. You have to go step on a pride. You have to go make your secret known. Right? Do you want to get well? Because it's the same. When you find me, at the same question me I go ask you. Because in the joke business. Right? You want to get well? You want to overcome your troubles? You want to overcome your problem? You find yourself in a financial blockade? You find yourself, you can't sleep at night? You find yourself go to your bed with bed nice and your vagina dry. You don't sleep with a husband and you wake up and you find that your vagina wet. You're tired as if you even saw like substance, like liquid in your vagina, like you were having sex. Your joints them feel tired. Sometimes you even feel like you're feeling the symptoms of pregnancy. Sometimes your belly even rise and there is no baby. You're there for 12 months, 13 months, and you still can't have a baby. So till when the belly gone back down, your friend them started to laugh at you and call you skull belly. You never did pregnant from morning. If you no real man, it was a demons that impregnate you, and you are in that position right now. You're feeling the symptoms, you're seeing the symptoms. You know that this is happening to you, but you take pride and not say nothing. I am giving you that chance and that invitation to step on your pride. And the Bible said, if you seek physician, go seek out and you will find out what is happening to you. Right? What is happening to you? That girl who I just speak of, that carrying that been pregnant for 12 months and can't have no baby. Oh, sometimes she feel baby a move in her belly. Well, sometimes she even feel like she's going to have the baby. That the head water is gonna bust. That's pure imagination, baby. You're not pregnant. And let me rephrase that. You're not really pregnant. Because the devil can't bring life. You have sex with an individual, and it was the fallen angels you invoke in that bed or that place that you're having sex. So that sex that you have don't bill you, it kill you. You must have sex to invoke the archangel spirit and not the fallen angel spirit. Because when you invoke the fallen angel spirit, wow, you are invoking the spirit of negativity. Wow. Yes. Come, Holy Spirit. Come, Holy Spirit. Where did you go? Where did you go? Yes, you are invoking the fallen angels spirit, and they are the ones like the wasps and the bees. Yes, the fallen angels will have sex with you, but cannot really makes you produce a child. It only appears as if you can produce a child. You can't. You can't. Because you did not have sex with a man. It is the fallen angel you have sex with. So that sex demons by the name of Incubus take charge of you while you were resting. Come on, girl. You know yourself. Marco, for you to get help, you're gonna swallow your pride. You've been living with this situation for quite some times. And because of your pride, you're hot girl. You're afraid to tell people what is happening to you. I want to describe it again. You're not sleeping with a man, because every man you take, sometimes your best friend take away from you. Yeah, so you tell yourself, say, you don't want no man. And you start playing around with another woman. And you find yourself going to your bed, and as you fall asleep, so you started to feel or started to dream that you're having sex and something, tell you, and some sweet sex you are getting, Yes. You even wake up with your vagina wet. You're tired. So you come out of your sleep, you blow short like when you were having real sex. Come, little girl, you don't know this. Says, sit down and listen and learn. Incubus take out every color and every sweetness out of your vagina while you were sleeping. Incubus doesn't approach you or doesn't have sex with you in your consciousness, in when your eyes are open, when you are alert, when you are up. Incubus have its time with you when you are partially dead. And because you run away, Michael, the protector from around you, yes, you run away, Michael, the protector from around you, by having sex with another woman, those things run away the archangels, and those things pull in the fallen angels. So the protector, there's not a protector in the fallen angel, but there's a protector by the name of Michael in the archangel. So when you do the things that don't support it, Michael withdraw, and you're inviting in now the spirit of Cocobel, Rutabel, right? Some Jesus spirit. Those are the fallen angels, right? Wow, what did you do again? You forsake the official penis for the artificial one, the man-made penis. You know the man-made penis, they call it dildo, they call it rose, they call it vibrators, they call it all kind of things. That's a man-made penis. So you are forsaken the livelihood of God's created penis for a man-made plastic penis. Those are the things that invoke incubus. Incubus love when official, you're artificial. Incubus love that. It's 2 minutes after 4 o'clock. Incubus love when you're dance. Incubus don't love when you're bright. That's why when your eyes open, incubus don't have sex with you. But as your eye close up, incubus dip on you, ride you, and it feels so nice because a long time you don't feel that. So in your subconscious mind, you've been having sex with a fallen angel, and they will impregnate you, but you'll never give birth. And you go around and say people obey you. Nobody no obey you. And you obey yourself by what you practice. Now, for the male, it's no different. Male, you are having sex with a female demon named succubus. And it is the same thing happens. You're not naturally not gonna feel that you're pregnant because you can't pregnant, right? But you're gonna feel wanting sex. you're gonna feel like you're gonna feel just as comfortable as when you're having sex in a condom and you believe that you're having sex with the woman. You're having sex with the plastic, not the once you put on a condom, you're not having sex with the woman. It only appears that way. It is the plastic. The real sex is when you're touching her with the skin, your skin to skin, the skin, not plastic to skin. So you're actually having sex with the plastic, the rubbers, not the flesh. And those things invoke succubus. So you'll be having these dreams as if you're having sex with this girl and, and so on. It is because you practice yourself to have sex in an artificial object, the plastic, the rubbers. Incubus, succubus does not have sex with you while you are conscious. Wherever part of the world you're watching from, wherever you're listening from. Yeah. It is true. And if you know you're the guilty one and you don't follow me, follow me. And in my inbox, you can tell me of your plight, and I will lead you to the road of recovery. There are lots of cases like that. Lots of cases like that. And that goes for a man also who goes to a man. Not only if he have sex in condom, but if he also having sex, a man is having sex with another man, you're inducing that succubus spirit. And if a woman is having sex with another woman, you're invoking the spirit of incubus. But here's the good thing about it. You can get rid of it. You can get rid of it. You can be well again. Just like for 38 years, the man has sick at the church gate. But only when the Good Samaritan passed by to offer him some help, some advice, he got well. I'm here this morning, 8 minutes after 4 o'clock in JA, offering some help to you. Follow instruction, swallow your pride, and speak the truth about yourself. And me I suffer from that. And me. And you can get in touch. And me matter. How the hell on earth him know this? Several times me got my bed. Right? In addition to that, in this modern days, you have a lot of women running from responsibility, and you have a lot of men running from responsibility. So they don't want anybody for themselves. They becomes a user. Just like how you use a tool, put it away when you don't want it, you don't take it up. You don't want the hammer, because your roof not lift off, the hammer then not touch, because you not drive no nail. but you have to use the knife to peel your banana and your yam. So you use the knife, but you don't use the hammer. Man, I saw someone who use man. When on an island ride, and you can find sell with $2, either you go buy it or you go tell a girl, say, I love your world without end. Open up your legs and let me in. Right? Girl, ladies, you do the same thing too. Right? Use man as how you use your knife and your hammer. You don't need the hammer, so you know use it. When you don't have no money for buy the Alacta One Plus, you come and you said, me check for you, me love you, you're me dupes. Right? Yeah. Yeah. This is Tychicus Laugh and Learn. It is also known as the plumb line. This is the program where we zoom you in. We zoom you up. We reach you and we teach you. We build you, we not kill you. Yes, and that happened over Yasso. Right? We make you well, we not sell you. Right? Right? That is what we have done over here. Or I have done. When I say we, I have 7 angels with me. Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, Jophiel, Shamel, and Zakel. I have them all with me, around me, night and day. Ask me how many know these things, and them teach me. And them teach me. If you find me, I turn on the spirit of Gabriel on you to deliver you. Gabriel is a deliverer and a messenger. Michael is a protector. So when you do the things to run away Michael from you, right? You are left unprotected. And that's when Incubus comes in. Incubus cannot comes in. You can't pass Michael if Michael is with you. Right? You can't pass Michael. You have to do something not pleasing to Michael, and Michael shift the protection from around you. Then Incubus can come in to have sex with you. Michael is your protector. So you first and foremost, you have to know how to keep your archangels around you. Not only can find the man, but you can't keep him. So not only know about the spirit, but you do not know how to keep the spirit around you. The angels them around you. Right? Right? And I'm going to tell you another way of keeping the Michael around you. Forward ever, backward never. Stop have sex back way. And that is another way of encouraging Michael around you. You continue to have sex back way, Michael is going to leave you because he knew that is dullness, darkness, blindness, this negative spirit works with. So if you're not for me, Michael is saying, if you're not for me, you're against me. You don't need me. Right? Michael deal with focusism. Means that you must focus. Right? He is the warrior. Right? If you drop your guard, your opponents kill you, although you is a warrior. So you cannot afford to drop your guard. Right? So Michael is the warrior. He's the protector. But if you run away the warrior and run away the protector, incubus can come right into you. Yeah. Then you have to have Raphael. Now, the healer. So you have to know how to feed the individual angel. Them. Right? So you know, say, Raphael, he depicts the sea animal, the fish. That's why every now and then you carry your body, God, the sea. Oh, nah, without letting off too much, just giving you a hint. And just a little iota of my left brain where this thing is concerned. Right? Right? My mother always tell me, if you want good, your nose have to run. If you want good, your nose have to run. Right? Knowledge is the key. To know is right, to know is bright, to know is the light. A man is a fool to what they don't know. Yeah. So you have 4 left. You have to have, that's why we have 7, which is God. That's why then says 7 is God completes number. You have to have the 7 of these angels, and you have to support the 7 of them. Right? And none of it suggests that you drink blood. None of it suggests that you kill people to get blood. That is coming from the other side. This transparency we deal with over here, not blockade. Alkalinity, purity, sanity, or humanity. That is what we deal with on the archangel side. Right? Yeah. So we reach now to Uriel. Now, Uriel is providing me right now as I speak with the wisdom coming straight from the official source. Because Uriel is the angel of wisdom. He teaches wisdom. Yes? I tell you, I don't know how often you had heard me say that when I could not read and write. Uriel is the one that teaches me the books. Because he depicts light. Yeah. To read and to write, it makes you bright as the light. And they said the light of the world is Jesus. So when you're bright, you're right. And when you're right, you have insight. So to bright is to have insight. That I can stay here and I can see the girl, right? That incubus is having sex with. And I can see the girl that using her pride, now suffering from it. now crying out for it. I can see the conceited girl who is there now and a pressure her mind to say me's a wicked and a liar man. Right? Insights. When you're right and you're bright in the light, it gives you insight. Right? That's what you call discernment. That's what you call discernment. Then we go to Jophiel. Jophiel, Jophiel, Jophiel. So, on a normal basis, you only know Carl, Gabriel, and you know about Michael, and you know about Raphael, and you know about Uriel. But you didn't know about Jophiel. Yeah? Now, who is Jophiel? Now, Jophiel is the angel, the true angel of beauty. Yes. Natural beauty, not artificial beauty. So you say a girl that maintain her natural looks, like me, maintain my natural ear, me not dye it, me not do not anything to my skin, right? I am invoking that spirit of the angel Jophiel, natural beauty. Right? The natural beauty. Now, I saw some perversity here, which it's not really a perversity, just like the rainbow, how they would have used the rainbow for their own purposes. This is how they use the rose. Now, for natural beauty, rose is an enchanter, right? To enchant you, right? But this rose is the plant, right? So, if you want to have sex, you're going to have sex with your partner, make sure a rose is inside your house to feed Jophiel, and trust me, that would be, when you tried it, you're going to come and say, Uncle Tychicus are the nicest sex I ever have, right? When you have the rose, the plant, me not talk about the dildo, the rose, the plant inside your house, invoking the spirit of Jophiel. Yeah. Then we go to the sixth, which is Shamiel. Shamiel, Cameal, Shamiel. That's the angel of peace. Now, he brings stability to mankind in every way. Having sex, having your love affair, your work situation, your own mindset. You find that he preaches and teaches peace more than war. So he's the angel of peace. So all these mechanisms, you have to have it amongst you, right? The angel of peace is around you. So everything is peaceful. All right. BB Coke a couple of months ago, man, stepped on a youth man's shoes. Now, that spirit of destruction was upon that youth, so he has no peace in him, right? So when do just beat up the boy, right? Can nothing in him, we're saying love and peace, because of the spirits he invokes, probably from the home, probably it's from the friends he keep, right? Probably it could even coming from his generation, right? Right? That's why he acted out like that, because he did not invoke the spirit of Shamiel, which is the angel of peace, which me and you know works with the dove. Shamiel depicts the dove, right? So the dove would be always around. That's why you say pigeon don't stay where war they. When you start war, them fly away, right? P dove, ball plate. Anytime you see them come close to you in your yard, that means your yard is peaceful. Because Shamiel is well present in your home. That's how you get the spirit of Shamiel, which means the dove. And I can tell you a story when Nazlman were going to win the festival, and I go around by Nazlman bar, him can't tell you, right? Him can't tell you, to do the video this Sunday evening. As I stepped into the bar, right, a dove flying behind me, and they go right on the shelf, go and pitch, right? Yes. And nothing that they could do, I watched them trying to get the dove out, and the dove would move. And I said to them, the dove not going to move unless me come out, because I'm me come with, right? The dove is watching me. The dove come to tell you that you have the winning song, you're going to win the festival. And that's why I come to participate in the video, right? Right? And the dove would not leave. Can go ask Nazlman or his wife, right now. I don't know how much they were noticing it, because I don't really, when God do them things, I not go brag upon it, right? I not go brag upon it. I will show you and I will speak of it, right? Yes. And so said, so done. All them trying to get me out of the man where I do the video, right? Them, and Shamiel was just in present. It couldn't go more than so, right? Right. So I introduced peace upon that video shoot and that project called The Dove Were Presents, and Nazlman got his reward, right, with the festival song, right? I think it was 2018, all right. And now we come to the seventh angel, which is Zadkiel, 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 right? He is the angel of forgiveness. Yeah. And he depicts the flames, fire. He's a fiery angel to consume up your garbage, to consume, to burn your garbage with the flames and renewing your spirit, right? Zachiel, another of the archangel. Yeah. So one's life has to have those 7 angels acting on their behalf for things to work. For things to work. You don't have to believe me. It is from 4:30 in the morning. This is the plumb line. This is where we drop our line, our plumb on you to see if you are leveled or you are not. If you are straight or if you are crooked. This is where we drop the plumb line on you to see if you're kind or you're mean, to see if you're like truth or you like lie, to see if you're like wickedness or you like righteousness. This is where we drop our plumb line. That is why the program named Plumb Line. We test you to see who you are. We test you to see if you're conceited. We test you to see if you would have known the right and do the wrong. We tested you to see if you would support truth. There is my life goal, right? There is, oh, I like what I'm doing, so make me like it. Yes. So we tested you to see what you really support. So the plumb line has dropped on you. Right? So support what you're supporting. And I must tell you that I repeated that if you miss the entirety of this program, as soon as I get off the live in another 2 or 3 hours, you can look for it on YouTube. Reginald Martin, 4915. And whatsoever you didn't catch up on, you can go back on YouTube and Facebook and catch up on it. There's a lot being said here tonight which will not be, your brain is not good enough to contain all. Because right where I'm with the 7 angels. I am with the angel with the books. Right? Yeah? The angel with the books, which is Uriel, the knowledge. And he keeps on feeding me with the knowledge while I'm feeding you with the information. I'm here just as a vessel. Right? So as they feeds me with the knowledge, I pass it on to you. Believe it or not. You don't have to. We don't force you to believe it. We don't force you to try it, but we can tell you. We can encourage you to try them and to see if your life is better. For the girl that pregnant for so long, girl, somebody with an issue of blood, I can see that one as well. Right? Someone who is searching for a true partner and a lesbian is stalking her, I've seen that one as well. Remember Reginald Martin, 4515, and YouTube. Reginald 1950 and TikTok. If you don't yet follow him right now. Right? Follow him right now. You know that Incubus is having sex with you. Like, share, and follow. Help is on its way. You soon can wake up with your dry vagina. Right? Once you put your best foot forward, you can wake up with no more wet vagina and you don't sleep with a man. Incubus will have to stay away, because we will keep the protecting angel, which is Michael, around you. Remember, Incubus cannot have sex with you, neither succubus for the male, when you are awake. They only have sex with you when you are asleep, partially dead, because they cannot take the ray of eyes, the light, right? And I'm gonna drop a bombshell, and that's the reason why human beings today love to have sex where the eye contact is not being met. Sex like those has been presided over by the fallen angel. That's the reason why we're getting so many children today acting as if they are dark, because they got in the dark. They got without the focus of the ray of the eyes. They were conceived without the focus of the ray of the eyes. So they only appears to be bright. They only appears to be bright, but they are not, because they were conceived in darkness, in blindness. Right? So the back shot is not the recommendable position, the cock up, the doggy style, and the head top. Not a recommendable position to get pregnant in if you want quality children with knowledge, with wisdom and understanding. This is the plumb line. This is where we draw you up, we zoom you up, we reach you and we teach you. It leaves to you if you want to take it or not. We don't force you. Right? And as my eyes are now crying out for it to be closed, so does this live right now. Thank you all for listening. Thank you for participating in whatever way you can. Those who write in the comments box, those who refuse not to, we ask the Lord to bless you the same way. And we ask that you continue to be edified about these 7 angels and their purposes. Right? Hope you took on the task to get in touch and remove some of the darkness and bring you into the light of Gabriel. Jesus Christ of Nazareth name we pray. Amen. Tychicus is out.